in the saddle again. All right, let me do one thing at a time here. I want to see if the other channel's working. It is. Let me make sure it's muted. I haven't been on the other YouTube channel in a long time. Oops. All right. What's up, Amsterdam? All right, time out. I'm confused now. I'm confused. Which chat is that? That is that one. It was a very short bike ride, only 4 miles, because he was on skates. So I couldn't really do what I wanted. All right, timeout. I'm messing up here. I mean, I'm tired. I'm doing a lot of work around the house, so... Oh my God, I gotta change this. Is there a possibility with a deal with Iran? That's the wrong title. I'm going to change. That's the pain. I gotta change the account to the other YouTube. And then go to studio and edit. Because that is not what's happening. People are gonna be like, what the heck is he talking about? YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Edit. Oh my gosh. The severe weather could definitely pop up, as you can see on the screen. All right, save. Oh my gosh, the banner. Okay, good, it's fixed. Now I gotta go to Rumble. You know, there's a song I wrote that I forgot to publish. The pool is done. Pool is done. It's awesome. Now it's just too cold to swim in, but it's done. I can see the bottom clearly. Pool is done. I'm so happy. All right, let me pop out the chat for Rumble. And let me start TikTok. Yeah, this is severe. When they got it outlined in the red, it says it's expiring. Tornado watch likely. And that's that area. We had somebody earlier in Oklahoma saying, well, and it stretches, there is storms possibly stretching into Texas too, so gonna have to keep an eye on this. And even for me, but it's just to my north, just to my north. There's a line trying to form. I don't think they're gonna affect me. I think they're gonna stay way up to the north. These are just developing. Look at this one already. it's just developing. By another couple of hours, this could really ramp up here. Got to keep an eye. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this monitor. These are going to expire soon. Let's go to the bottom. These are new. Iowa, Oklahoma, Texas. It's up. Oh, yeah. Look at that one. That's a nasty sell. And they're coming on short, too. So you could see the area of concern. No doubt. Michigan, too. There's a low pressure there. I don't see anything right now up here. Most of it's in here. Wisconsin. Wow, look at that. Heavy rainfall, flash flooding. Let me see if there's any storm chasers down south. I don't know if that's one. That could be a camera. That's just a monitoring. I'm surprised they're not out there. Wait a minute. That's that camera we were looking at before. Well, they're right in that zone right now. Holy shite. Wow. Well, let me start TikTok. You know, there's a song I have. I didn't even publish it. I got to search it now. And it needs to be published. Somebody liked the song I posted on Facebook. Somebody's checking out the songs. Wow, that's crazy. My consistency on TikTok outshines 90% of creators. Look at that. Just saying. No, I know a lot of you don't use TikTok. And I get it. All right, this is wrong. Gaming and weather watch. All right, 18 plus. I'm making a fresh pot of coffee. You want to? I can actually show you the pool. You want to see it? This is wild. That's a camera in Oklahoma. Look at that. That looks ominous, doesn't it? Steve is live. You know, there's not much going on. I'm not just going to go on for the sake of. I'm going to wait till there's some, like, really breaking news. What's going on? Did you see what I sent you, Bill? I'm so happy. Bro, I'm so happy. I have no idea. What was I going to just do? Oh, the ring. Now I'm going to grab my coffee. I just shut the pump off. Let's go take a look. It's cloudy, so let's go take a look. We're gonna do the robot later. When it's cloudy, you don't see it the same, but it's done. I'm so happy. Clifford, what's happening? So I'm busy. I'm glad it's done. So glad. That is cray cray. I gotta go to Suno. I need to publish a song. I forgot about this song. There's actually a few there that I haven't published, which is kind of crazy. What? 20% off annual plans. I'll look at that later. And hello to those on TikTok. But I need to find... What was the name of it? Oh my gosh. That's pretty bad, right? When you can't even remember your own songs you write? Reed Timmer's in the Black Hawk County. I can't share his streams though. You know what I mean? I can only cover the stuff that's available here, what I pay for. But this camera is right here. Look at this, these storms here. It's going to be a rough night, like the person that was here earlier in Oklahoma and going into Texas. But there's not many people out there, not the storm chasers that I normally see. It's just a camera. Yeah, that's that one we were looking at earlier. I'm going back to this camera for now. Look at the wind picking up there. All right, let me look for this. That's it. Now I gotta find which one it is. It's one of these. I've got to listen. It's not that one. No. I'm going to find it. This could be it. I have to publish this. I got to download this.
The battle begins. Will it ever end? Power of love and compassion, those who look to ascend. Malevolent forces
I forgot I wrote this. Can you believe that?
within, spreading lies and deceit. Followers gather around.
I got it. publish it later. Actually, I should publish it now and just get it over with. Oh no, I don't even know what the lyrics are. Somebody told me there's a way to like do this and edit and put a word. I've never tried that. Find. Oh my god, if I put power cannot find power. Really? Maybe this is the wrong one. This could be the wrong lyric page. It probably is. Because I have more. We get rid of that. So if it's not that one, maybe it's this one. Let me try evil. Okay. Now that's War Drums. Power of Evil, I think. I don't know if Power of Evil. I don't think I kept that title though. I knew it. Let me try Of Evil. It's not Days of Darkness. Oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me batshit nuts. Oh my god, this isn't it either. Battle of Britain. Together we stand. It should have been right around here. No. These are all my lyrics. It's definitely not here. I can always go and cop. There it is. There it is. I found it. That's not the title anymore, though. I changed it. That's why I never uploaded it. That was a rad camera view of the storm coming. Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on these cameras. But I need to do this first because I want to get this done before I forget. I got to hear the song now to figure out the title change. Because I wrote it and then I changed the title. I gotta publish this.
The battle begins, will it ever end? Power of love and compassion, those who look to ascend. Malevolent forces abound, evil intent within, spreading lies and deceit. Followers gather around. Radicalization, adopt extremism, violence and oppression, threatening those, reject them, injecting fear and aggression. Who will stand against them, fighting this evil intention, confronting malignant forces, heavenly intervention, defeat of evil.
Defeat of
We
evil.
will overcome. Defeat of evil. Morality will not be undone. Defeat of evil. A world of peace and love. Defeat of evil. We're straight from the power. Nefarious plans are defeated, elimination of their armies. The battle now completed, a world of peace and prosperity. Embracing one another, countries free from immoral influence. We all unite together. Defeat of evil, we will overcome. Defeat of evil, morality will not be undone. Defeat of evil, a world of peace and love. Defeat of evil, where strength from the power above.
And there's that song. Publishing the lyrics now. Let me check for typos. No typos. That's a surprise. Save lyrics. There, it's done. It'll be around by tomorrow. I should check Spotify to see if that new song has published. Summertime, the metal. It should. It did. It published on Spotify. Yeah. Latest release.
Alarm rings as the sun rises, getting ready for a bright new day. Gathering all
not bad. What's going on with you guys now in chat? I'm looking now. I was just getting things done. I gotta get my coffee. Looks like Stranger Things. Oh, it's so bizarre, the weather. But we have to keep an eye. It looks like it's going to be a rough night ahead for people in Texas, northern especially, panhandle-ish area, and definitely going into Oklahoma. Yeah, I wrote that one 2 days ago. It's called Summertime. You can find it on Spotify, all those platforms, all of them. Shazam, Pandora, iTunes. My music is available everywhere. Yeah, because I hate when I do that, Birdman. I hate that. Because sometimes I sing and I don't want to be heard. Definitely, I do not want to be heard. And I'm typing too and stuff, so. But I'm done with that. It's that other song. I can't believe it. There are other songs I have not even published yet. I haven't gone through them. I discovered the other one, Defeat of Evil, today. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to publish this one. And KJ, are you still in TikTok? You know, I was messing around. I actually made a hardcore punk version of Summertime, just to mess with you. I don't know which one it is, but not that. That's not it. It might be this one. Just for you. Hold on. I might have deleted it. That's the rock version. That's a good version too. I don't think that's it either. I think I might have deleted it. This is more metal. I love this. I think I deleted it. There's some good versions of this. Yeah, I think I deleted it. I know Snoopy does. This one's pretty good too. Or is it this one? There's a few. This reminds me a little of Slayer. It's got that Priest power painkiller sound, and it's like Slayerish at the same time.
Alarm rings as the sun rises, getting ready for a bright new day. Gathering all my gear, time to make my way. Clear skies appear before me, trees surround the beautiful trail.
We gotta keep an eye on this.
The nation is determined, another sky watches tail. Riding in the breeze, a breath of fresh air. Arms stretched wide above, people wonder and stare. Enjoying every minute, taking in the sights. Cruising to my music, sun shining bright. Fun in the summertime, people gather together. Hot dogs and burgers, relishing the beautiful weather. Fun in the summertime, time to hit the road. List of outdoor festivities.
Ow. I hate that. I really do. I can't mess with it. Can't do it.
Family and friends gather, smiles on their faces.
What's up, Nick?
Children play together, running around the bases.
Can't do it like that, KJ.
The stage, time for celebration. Fireworks burst above, waving flags
finals week for me. Finish one today, have another one tomorrow. Then I'm off for 2 weeks. Well, good luck with your finals, dude. Good luck. KJ, I want to see if I can find it because I know I didn't keep it. I was going to mess with you, but I don't know which one it is. But I wrote it just to mess with you because of that cray-cray shit that you tell me to play sometimes. I'm like, oh my God. It might be this one. Why is it that one? That's not it.
Alarm rings as the sun rises, getting ready for a bright new day. Gathering all my gear, time to make.
But there's heavier ones. Yeah, this is the kind of shit he listens to. That crazy. I'm like,
Alarm rings as the sun rises.
it's even worse than that. It's like this. This is the kind of shit. This is what he listens to. I gotta download it.
Alarm rings as the sun rises, getting ready for a bright new day. Gathering all my gear, time to make my way. Clear skies appear before me, trees surround the beautiful trail.
I knew I'd find it.
Destination is determined. Another sky watches tail, riding in the breeze. A breath of fresh air. I'm stretched wide above. People wonder and stare, enjoying every minute, taking in the sights, cruising to my music. Sun shining bright, fun in the summertime. People gather together, hot dogs and burgers, relishing the beautiful weather. Fun in the summertime.
I'm still looking at the weather, but the camera's out of view now.
List of outdoor festivities, ready for go mode.
He says it's too calm.
Family and friends gather, smiles on their faces. Children
I can't do that. I would go absolutely batshit insane. I don't know what I would do. That would be the perfect thing to make me break. If I was to be broken, it would be that or some other kind of music. You want to break me, just stop the music. Do whatever you can, just stop it. It's even more crazier that he listens to it, and I can't. It's just, it doesn't make musical sense to me. It's just noise. It's just brutal. It's like made to be, I guess, for aggression kind of stuff. It's just like to go fucking insane. Just to like, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too old. Maybe that could be it. I'm just getting too old for that. I'm sure a lot of my friends that are out there, you know, they don't even listen to probably metal anymore or anything like that. They've gone to their lounge chairs and their couches and recliners and decided that's it. I'm retired. I'm done. Are you kidding me? How could you give up on the music you grew up to and loved? That's like sacrilegious. I could never do that. Never. Is it for? Oh wait, it's way past 4:20. Not for me. I'm keeping an eye on this weather tonight. I have a feeling it's not going to be that good. Did somebody just pop up now? I'm looking for the storm chasers, but it's already getting late. That's another thing. Nighttime isn't, really preferable for them to get like the video. That he said that's like a level of 1 of 50. Well, thank God it's a level of 1, because I wouldn't deal with 10, let alone 50. All right. Not for me, dude. Not for me. It's like, I'm on TikTok, so I gotta be careful how it's like, I literally just want to bang my head on a wall. That's like some, you see the music I make, the music I create, it's like, it makes musical sense regardless of the genre, that shit, it's not for me. See, for me, I have to feel the music. I have to hear the harmonies, the rhythm, and the the just the feel. That shit is just plain noise. It has what is the musical sense of that? Aggression, like aggressive. Like, what do you just do? Jump up and down and bash each other? I mean, what the hell is that sense of that music? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean, though? It's like, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, it's just not for me. Then again, like I said, it could be maybe I'm just getting too old for that kind of stuff. No, I don't actually. On a serious level, I do not like it, KJ. Not that. The more mellower punk rock, yes. Not that. I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let me see. Where am I? I'm on Spotify. Spotify. I got Spotify Plus. It better not play with me with ads. I won't play with it for a little while because that has me tight. Now I'm gonna get pissed with this game.
In the midst of the morning dew, daylight.
Hey Nick, you like that music? Nick's gonna be quiet. He's saying it's level 49 or 50.
A movement blurs the eye as it moves
Nick,
by.
be honest.
Power of the mind as the pedals roar.
I'm always a fan of most types, mostly heavy metal.
Silver bar, reaching new
I'm with you, Snoopy. I'm with you.
continues to soar.
Hitting all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb, pushing on limits.
I mean, when I wrote the Santorin Gangsta song, that was a joke. Nick was here on TikTok. He seen me write it, literally. I wrote, and I think KJ might have been here too. They seen me actually write it out in real time. It was supposed to be a joke, and I ended up liking it. And that was crazy. It's the one and only time probably I'll ever write like a song like that in my life. Like a gangster rap song. But the one and only, probably, ever. But it came out pretty good considering. I was like shocked. Nick is not even commenting. I wonder why. I wonder why Nick is not commenting. He's like no comment when you asked him the question if you like it. Nick said yes. I don't see it. Did he remove the comment? Nick said yes. He's just trying to make you feel good, KJ. Nick is that way. He's not. He's a person of peace. What's up, Connie? Like right now, I don't even feel like listening to my freaking music. I swear I don't. I'm not even gonna. I think I'm gonna concentrate more on the weather. I just had a major mood swing. For real. That's pretty. Oh gosh. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, I had a feeling. Success?
Hey, well, this what happened. I played it. I checked it out. I got the video and I played it the whole way through before I hit record, and it played fine. And so then I hit record and I added it to stage, and it's going now, and it's like the video is dragging for some reason.
Hold on, let me check what the heck you did. Before you did the recording with whoever you were with, I think it was Glenn, did you hit record?
I didn't hit record, but I played it I played it on the screen without hitting record the whole time, and it played fine. So then I hit record. I said start, and then I let the intro play, and then I added the video, and it seems like it's dragging.
You're doing it right now?
I'm doing it right now. I just started.
All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do you have that video downloaded?
I can download it.
All right. I want you to because this is it's if it's not working because I'm live streaming right now on my own stuff. So if I go in there, you're not gonna. No, I can go in, but you're not gonna see me. My devices won't work, but I could at least see what the heck you're talking about.
Okay. And yeah, I can download it and go
He
from there. And search it.
he sits back. Let's make this a little bigger. He sits back
It looks fine on my
and
end.
he hits you with that sledgehammer to force you to address an issue. And what these people
Yep.
don't want to do is address the issue.
Sounds terrible, right?
You said it a
choppy.
while ago, and before I play the video, if you want to
All
touch
right.
on it a little bit,
Download the video. I mean, send me the video. The same way, I'll send you the link. That transfer.pcloud. Remember that?
Yeah.
Send me the file through there, and I'll download it, and I'll put the intro and outro to it. So, just get me that video. I'm gonna text you transfer pcloud.
Text or email, or you want to email it?
No, I'm gonna text it to you.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me go here. Jake.
Because it wasn't like that. I played the whole thing through the thing without hitting record, and it was fine. I said, okay. So I didn't have to do it twice. And then when I hit it, I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, next week we'll probably be live next week, but you must always hit record whenever you're doing anything with anyone, because then I can edit pieces out. Always hit that record and never hit end recording until you're absolutely done with everything.
Okay.
All right, I sent you the link on your phone. I want you to
You're in record on this one right now, right?
yeah, end the recording. Just send me that video, and I'll edit it and I'll get it ready for tomorrow.
Okay, and I send it through the phone or through email?
Just send it to the email. You have to, when you use that site, you must put my email, and then you put your email and send it. And then when it's done uploading, it'll say verify email. You go to your email, you click it, and then it'll officially send it to me.
Okay, gotcha.
Call me if you have problems. Go ahead.
Okay. All right, let me know when you get it. Okay.
All right, bye.
See you.
Okay, I'm not looking at anything anymore. Oh my God. Five may email me that info. Like they're gonna tell me I gotta pre-record on May 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Like I'm gonna remember that shit now when it's a month away. Are you kidding me? The guy I was just talking to is a retired Philly detective. And they recorded a show, but when I went to retrieve it, it was 39 seconds long. I'm like, what the hell happened? I know I'm super low. I know. But I was on the phone. I'm like, what the heck? But hopefully he's going to get it all sorted. This is where most of the activity is occurring right now. Tornado. What's going on here? Oh my God, look at these storms up here. Wow, that's wickedly not good. Wow. And they're heading east-northeast. Well, it's definitely going to spare Chicago. But Wisconsin, boy. Tonight. Look at that. Oh, Nick is saying he does like it. Oh, he's just being nice. He's just being so nice. That's what that is. He's just being nice. Hey, those are some nasty. Look at that cell up there. Oh my gosh. That is not good. These are some really nasty storms. Now, I don't know if they'll make it to Michigan, but Wisconsin, you're under the gun. Oklahoma, too. Parts of Texas, you gotta watch. You gotta watch your weather, boy. These storms are ramping up right now. So the green is the flash flood. Expired. That expired. This one expires in almost 6 hours. Heavy rainfall, flash flooding possible. But the tornado watch area expired. There's no cameras nearby. They're far. There's a lot in here, but I'm shocked that there's really no storm chasers. Then again, it's getting dark. I'm not that surprised. If this was earlier in the day, they would have been out there. And I'm sure there are some that I can't show, like Reed and some others. Yeah, the storms, they're definitely ramping up. I'm going to be spared tonight. It's to my north. Severe thunderstorm watch, but not here. It's to my north, just to my north. And I mean literally. But tomorrow could be different. Yeah, they're way up, way to the north. This shouldn't even be here. They're way up here. It ain't happening. That's like going near the Adirondacks. And they're not even that bad. They're not. Now the ones down south, those are the ones. Here's a severe thunderstorm watch, maybe. Severe potential. This expires in an hour. But yeah, here and definitely up here. Wisconsin, definite. Oh, they just issued more. Wow. Tornado radar indicated. Radar indicated. This is a destructive storm. Wow. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Sun Prairie. Marshall. Maybe up here. Let's take a look at the movement. It was there. I saw the rotation. I don't know if that is still holding itself together, but you could see the rotation right there. But then it falls apart a little bit. But that is still something to keep an eye on. Right there. That's why it said radar indicated. You can see the rotation. You can see the spin in it. It's right here. It's down there now. This is it. Wow. That is crazy. Look at that cell up there. Okay. Oh, man. You could see a lot of rotation in the atmosphere. This is nasty. And there's not even a warning for it. Oh, I saw a little rotation at the end. That one has to be watched. Right toward the end of the clip, you could see there's rotation. Right there. Boom. Oh my God. Look at this one. But it's not. But look what it would look like. There's. Oh my God. That definitely looked like it did something. For a minute. Right there. Boom. Rotation. But it fell apart. Oh, there's a lot of rotation in these cells. Oh, this one's got to be watched. Wow, it's really bad up there. Those are tornado warnings. That's not good. It's incredible. A lot of the action's to the north. I'm going to refresh this. A lot of the action is to the north. I was expecting Oklahoma, Texas, you know what I mean? But a lot of it is up in Wisconsin. How many tornado warnings are there? There's 3? Oh, this one was just issued. Iowa. That's the one that KJ's probably talking about. That's the one I saw the rotation in. Look at that. They extended it. Really bad weather out there. If you live anywhere in this area and you have these storms heading your way, you need to pay attention. This one's about to head out to the lake, but still, there are multiple. Look at these storms just popping up and intensifying. I mean, my gosh. That's just ugly. I'll keep an eye. What happened? Nothing? Did it fizzle? Yeah, they definitely lost energy in there. The night is young, though. Well, that's nasty offshore. That's actually in Mexico. It's coming into Texas. But yeah, most of the action is here. And it's heading northeast. Iowa. Wow. There's no cameras here. There are 30 severe thunderstorm warnings. This is New York. This is expiring. These are new. Massachusetts, Wisconsin. This is a newer one. It's right there. I can see it. The ones on the top are expiring, but there's still a lot of fresher ones. Wisconsin's, there's so many. What's going on up north, though? And Massachusetts. Let's go to this radar. I don't think there's anything going on in Connecticut. There's nothing going on by me. I'm not seeing the threat in Massachusetts. Maybe these storms coming down? Their radar is pathetic. It's up here. And it's right on the border. It's going right into there. I'm gonna check Albany. I want to see mine. I'm spared. I'm good. At least for tonight. Yeah, they're going to my north. And as daylight heating winds down, they lose their energy. They start to die off. That's the reason why I thankful I'm in the UK. We don't get tornadoes at all. Earthquakes are non-existent too. To match to all those in the States, there. Oh yeah, dude, you're right about that. You're right about that, especially down south, like where KJ is in Tennessee. They deal with these tornadoes, unfortunately. A lot of people down in Oklahoma, all over that area. It's... But the crazy thing is, we've been getting, not like those, EF0s, EF1s. We don't get those crazy tornadoes like they do down south. But it's getting more active up here lately. We get those lower end tornadoes, which did not happen in the past. They were rare. Now it's, you gotta watch. Like sometimes I see tornado warnings in New York State now, and I'm like, Jesus. More frequency, let me just say it like that. But that is ugly. That's ugly. Let me get coffee. That is ugly. Sun, fun in the summertime. I'm going bike riding by myself tomorrow. Because today was nothing. Don't count. But yeah, that's cray weather. Are you a coffee drinker, Snoopy? Maybe probably tea, right? Is that just a stereotype that you're from the UK and it's tea? There's nothing like a fresh pot of coffee. I'm not kidding. Nothing like it. Fresh. I am not taking a chance on my YouTube whatsoever. KJ. Absolutely not. You say I could use it, I ain't taking no chances. I'm still on probation. I don't know because I'm going to have to take him to the gym in about 20 minutes. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I may jump off, and if things I mean, it's bad now. The weather's bad now. For these people up here. That's not good. I mean, that's a tornado warning. Now, whatever was here may not be there now. It was indicated, but I'm going to have to look at it. I mean, it's radar indicated, but I'm really not seeing it too much. That's nasty. That is just nasty. Look at that rotation, but then it broke apart. There was definitely rotation back here, right there. Even there, a little spin off. But I don't know if it's still. Jesus, look at this. Look at that one just developing right now. Right here. They're all over the place. They're just popping up. Ah, that one published. That just faded. Oh, they took that warning off. That's too far. I know it. Oh my gosh. So we'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye on this. But at night, even with cameras, really it's not doable. It's just hard. Unless you have the proper equipment like my camera, where you can make nighttime like daytime, that's different. But if you ain't got the right equipment, forget it. It's nice when it's dark and you see the lightning, you know, the visual like that, but to see details, not a good thing. Yeah. What's up, Bob? Alexa, what's the weather for tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be very warm with a high of 87 and a low of 63 degrees. Expect intervals of clouds and sun with a 55% chance of an afternoon thunderstorm that could continue into the evening.
That's only a slight risk. Alexa, what's the weather for Thursday?
Thursday's looking like a scorcher. Expect partly sunny skies with a high of 91 and a low of 63 degrees.
Oh my God, 91. It's too bad the pool will never heat up in time, even with a solar cover. That is.
The eternal pool struggle. Mother Nature's playing the long game while you're ready to dive in. Solar covers are great, but they're more like a gentle nudge than a rocket booster for pool temps. Maybe by Memorial Day you'll hit that sweet spot.
It better be a lot before that.
Ha! The optimism is strong with this one. Here's hoping those April rays work some magic and get your pool party ready way ahead of schedule.
I wonder what the temperature is in my pool right now. Alexa, stop. It's gotta be freezing. It's gotta be in the 50s. That water. I mean, could I try to climb onto a flotation thing? But then what am I gonna do? I gotta touch the water. It's impossible. Even if I didn't even do the ladder yet. I turn down my hot tub temp and pretend it's a pool. That's a good one, Connie. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, man. I actually took some sun today. Alexa, turn on living room light. I doubt I got a tan. Well, then I'm naturally tanned anyway. You know what I'm saying? Alexa, turn on living room light.
I tried to turn on the living room lights.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Possibly. I'm really curious to see how cold that water is. Doesn't make sense to put the solar cover on now. It's dark. It's almost dark. Alexa, shut that living room light off.
Okay.
Oh my God. Blinded. I'm gonna try to get the... I am really curious to see how cold that water is. If I had to guess, if I had to guess, 56. If I had to guess. It might even be colder than that, but I'll be reasonable. I'll say 56. I'm going out there and checking. It's in the pool. Floating. Meanwhile, Steve, you still got that screen up for marine traffic. It's a lot warmer than I thought. Oh my God, it's a lot warmer than I thought. I was off by 10 degrees. It's 66. Wait, the cover on tomorrow when it's 87, 88? That pool will warm up into the 70s. Thursday's going to be 91. That pool could be swimmable by Thursday. Definitely possible. I didn't think it was that warm because it was really warm today. I thought it was going to be in the 50s. It's 66 degrees in there right now. That's warm. A lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. Wow. That's why I threw the cover on so it gets that sun starting early in the morning. It's going to be 88. I'm actually surprised. I'm going in that pool on Thursday. No doubt, I'm going in that pool on Thursday. I'm like actually stunned. I'm shocked. I already did it, KJ. Oh, I'm definitely swimming on. This is a very odd. Is what? It is. I don't understand. Is it war heat? Giovanni? Actually, this is very rare. Like to have. This is summer temperatures. The average temperature here in July is like 83. The high in a summer day, the average. I should have info. God only knows where they are. Because I say I'm a weather nut. KJ's just learning. When he has decades of experience of weather like I do, it's a little different. But you got to start somewhere. I started when I was a little kid, very young. All right, let me see if I have. Oh my God. I hate when it does that. It never saves. Okay, here. I don't want history. This is what I want. July. So, let's put it this way in perspective. The 1st of July, the high normal is 82. It goes up to 84 July 20th. By the end of the month, it dips down the average high to 83 for July. Let me put August. August, it starts to drop. By the end of the month, the normal high is 79. So, that's summer. Today was 86. Tomorrow's 88. Thursday's 91. That is hotter than my average temperatures during my summertime. That's how crazy above normal it is right now. Matter of fact, let me go to April. The normal high for April 11th is 59 degrees. We are 25 more degrees above normal right now. That's crazy. By April 21st, the average high is 62. That would still be 25 degrees above normal. So think about that. As of April 11th, now today, there's a line. It shows you. It's about it's about close to 60, the average high. We're anywhere from 25 to 30 degrees above normal right now. That's crazy. You have a barbecue on Easter? You had a barbecue? I hope you had a great time. Mike, what's up? If the weather's nice, then it's never a bad day for a barbecue. That's true. That is true. See, but now you got to see what I do out there. I put a subwoofer and another thing, and I put my music on loud. When I'm in my pool, it's a party pool for me. I don't give a shit. Now, I got to fill the ladder up. Not tonight. Not tomorrow. Before I go in. Because I'm going to give it one last clean. Then I'll put the ladder in. But, it's party time. And that's actually a good idea. Maybe Thursday I do an outdoor barbecue while I'm in the pool. Seriously. Oh no, you have no idea. Because I don't have to worry about neighbors. Look, do you see any houses? Do you see any houses behind there? No, right? I ain't got to worry about that. That's the great thing. It's private. Obviously, I don't live in New York City, right? Oh my God. I mean, that's all woods. Right? Oh, don't start. But yeah, I can't believe the water is 66 degrees. I can't believe it. I'm actually stunned. In a good way. Oh my God. There's still some really nasty cells out there. All that working on the pool it was worth it. You know? I thought I was going crazy, you know? Like way ahead of time. It turns out the timing was perfect because I might actually be able to go in my pool on Thursday. It's going to be cold, but it's good because I need to scrub the walls. You know what I mean? I have to do a cleaning. The only way to really do that is to get in the pool. Oh, shit. I need a snorkel mask. Oh, shit. Unless it comes overnight. I had to throw mine out. The full mask snorkel. Overnight. I gotta get it right now. Immediately. Done. It'll be here by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. I need that to clean the pool. I have to go underwater. I need that. That's a must. That's not like a luxury item. I need that. And it's perfect. This is the one I had. I'll take a screenshot. I had it, but I had it for a long time. I can't do the pool without it. I need it. This. It's a must. To get underwater and see the bottom and clean, you know what I mean? You need that. And to scrub the walls and all that, you have to be underwater. Inspection and all that, that's the only way. So that is like, seriously, a must. I'm so glad it's coming overnight. Yeah, that's Wisconsin. Packers, yes, Green Bay. Lewis, you're too funny, dude. You know that? Well, it's heading into Wisconsin. They're moving. They're going toward Green Bay. Some of them are going into the lake, off into the lake, but Green Bay is right here. These storms, you see the lines associated with the storms? It shows you the movement. See, it shows you the movement of the storms, the track. These are nasty storms. You wouldn't want, that is the hail, when you see the colors like that. Look at that cell that just went up. Look at that one. Look at this one. I mean, look at the way that one goes up and this one's coming down. That just shows you. Look at the rotation. There's rotation in that. Look at this one. See the, oh my God, they gotta watch that. I don't know why there's not a warning for that. I'm shocked. I'm shocked there's not a warning for that. There should definitely be a warning put up for that because there's rotation. Definitely in that one. This one's nasty too. It looked like there was rotation in the back of it. This one has to, these two. Damn. They're in the red zone. They're in the tornado watch. Tornado watch. But the red. I'm trying to get out of the yellow. I mean, this is bad. How many tornado watches? Warnings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Just in this area? There's a bunch of 6. There's a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings, but there's a bunch of tornado. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one should be expiring. Yeah, 6 minutes. This one was extended. This one should be expiring. I gotta go down. 21 minutes. What about this one? 36 minutes. What about this one? That's expiring. 5 minutes. That one's done. But still, these storms are nasty. Let me check down by Oklahoma and Texas. Nothing. Severe thunderstorm. I thought there'd be more activity down here tonight. But it's still early. This could ramp up. But really, the more severe weather is to the north. Look at this. That is cray-cray. That's bad. That's not good. For those people down there. I mean, up there. To my west. That's a lot of alerts in this area. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3. I can't even count how many severe thunderstorm warnings there are. There's a bunch. So what's Uncle Donnie? I haven't been paying attention to that today because it's kind of a I don't like Steve has been showing them. I'm watching Steve on my TV. It's muted. He's had Marine Tracker on his screen for hours. There's not much to see there. It's not like flight radar. They're moving at hundreds of miles per hour. You know, this is 8 knots. You barely see the movement. Allegedly, there's supposed to be talks. I heard he was saying earlier that X was down. I don't know if that's the case. I'm gonna try X, see if it's working. He said X was down earlier. I haven't checked. It's working for me. Maybe it was down and it came back. Reuters even has, they're keeping a live feed for the tracking. On X, I don't know how often it's refreshed. They want a lot of money for this. I ain't paying for that. It's not happening. Even Steve said it during his live stream. It's pricey. Uh-oh, here's something interesting. What the hell? I said this, and I said it, and I said it. What did I say? Iran has been working to remove debris blocking entrances to its underground missile bases during the ceasefire, citing satellite imagery. I said they were going to do this, and I was right. They were going to take the ceasefire break to try to dig out their tunnels to get to their missile cities. I said it. The images show heavy machinery clearing tunnel entrances that were previously targeted strikes by the United States and Israel to disrupt missile operations. U.S. intelligence previously assessed that roughly half of Iranian missile launchers remain intact after a month of fighting. That some have been buried follow strikes on tunnel entrances. I knew it. That's why a ceasefire is stupid. Oh my God. I knew. I said it. Watch. They're going to start digging out their tunnels to get to their missile cities. You're giving them the time. Heavy equipment is seen there. Exactly what I said is happening. Exactly. He's definitely looking for an off-ramp, Giovanni. There's no question. But at what cost? That's the thing. So Pakistan's foreign, this is 60 minutes ago, Pakistan's foreign minister said on Tuesday that the country's leadership is not giving up on efforts to help facilitate talks between the United States and Iran. That tells me it's not going well because they're really trying to push it. Vice President J.D. Vance said on Tuesday, Washington aims to make Iran thrive and integrate it into the global economy as part of what he described as a Trumpian grand bargain proposal. What the freak is he talking about? Vance said the goal would be to make Iran economically prosperous and bring it into the world economy. Wait a minute. Okay. Stop. Hold on. Dead stop. The only way that makes sense, okay. Here we go. If we're going to make them prosperous, does that mean regime change? Because if you're going to make this regime prosperous, this is worse by 100,000 than Obama. Remember the money that they said he gave to them on frozen assets? He released it. That's what that was about, really. It was frozen assets, which was worth a lot of money. But this is crazy. Speaking at a Turning Point action event in Georgia, Vance said the goal was to make Iran economically prosperous and bring it into the world economy in a way it hasn't been in decades, adding that negotiations will continue in an effort to reach an agreement he said would benefit all sides. Despite decades of mistrust between Washington and Tehran, both sides appeared willing to pursue a deal. The U.S. delegation was instructed by President Donald Trump to negotiate in good faith. He said talks would continue, adding that the gap between the two sides cannot be resolved overnight. So what the hell does that mean? Are we going to prolong this? They are desperate for a ceasefire and a peace deal. That's what it sounds like. They are desperate. We're going to make them prosperous? How? We're going to make them a world economy? Oh, really? We're going to make them powerful economically? Who's that benefiting? The regime? Something doesn't smell, that doesn't pass the smell test to me. IRGC intelligence 39 minutes ago said on Tuesday that it's seeing what it called widespread frustration and hopelessness among U.S. troops in the region. Meanwhile, Vance is saying that, and the IRGC is like, they're not backing down. They are really betting on the United States backing down. They really are. Citing assessments and field data, it blamed the situation on repeated Iranian missile and drone strikes on bases. Washington officials ignoring reports, frequent relocations, unstable conditions, and constant plan changes by the U.S. President and Defense Secretary. In the war's first month, 734 resignations were filed from bases in 3 Persian Gulf countries, spanning all ranks. Senior commanders say soldier losses are acceptable. Preventing captures is the red line, the Post said on X. This is the IRGC. Iran is considering a short-term pause in shipments through the Strait of Hormuz to avoid testing a potential U.S. blockade and jeopardizing a new round of peace talks, Bloomberg said on Tuesday. I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm not going to say it because Chris might be around. Unless this is all part of, and I think we're giving the administration way too much credit when I say this, because I've been saying it from the beginning, the 4D chess. I think that's giving him way too much credit. I think he's so desperate to find an off-ramp here that they just want to make a deal. No matter what the deal is, they're going to make a deal. At some point, there's going to be a compromise, and I don't know what that compromise is going to be, but he just wants to make the deal to say it's over. Then move on to Cuba. Watch. I think that's where it's at right now. And the Iranians are feeling emboldened by this. They're like, the United States really wants to end this. We're not going to allow them to get the out here. Remember, we took out their leader and their commanders. You think they're just going to roll over and say, okay? They're going to want us to pay. And by keeping us involved, they probably won't agree. Because they want to prolong this now, because they know the United States is going to be so desperate to stop it, they might be able to get a better deal in the long run. Watch. I may be wrong. I don't think so. I think they're playing the time. I really do. I think they really think they have the upper hand here. And they just might. Because we might be so desperate to find the off-ramp and give in. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong. What? Okay, something happened. This was posted an hour and a half ago. And it's interesting because the Israelis put out a statement today, the Mossad, saying that their mission is to take out their leadership, the regime, the real regime, not what the president says. Regime changes happen. Forget about that nonsense. They're going after the core. They made a statement earlier. And now, breaking news, 2 car bombs exploded on Imam Khomeini Street. Security forces have defused a 3rd bomb, and 2 additional cars may be rigged with explosives. Everyone is asked to stay away from the area of Imam Khomeini Street, Malek, Ashtar, and Hashemi. And this is not a coincidence because the Mossad put something out earlier saying they're still operating. Wow. Let's see if there's an update. Okay, so they're saying it was basically nothing. Two small improvised explosives were incorrectly detonated and carried very small explosives with the intention of creating fear and chaos. So they're minimizing. And then they took photos. And they're doing protests tonight for the regime. They're out in the streets earlier. What? Oh my gosh, I gotta hear this. Trump says the war is over. What?
I just left the president. It was a great interview. He said a lot about the economy, about the Iran war, about NATO. One thing that I'll leave you with, I said to him, Mr. President, you keep talking about the war like was. I said, is it over? He said, it's over. Join the whole interview tomorrow, Mornings with Maria, Fox Business, 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll see you then.
The war is over? He might have told her that, but that's just a game he's playing. He's not going to show his cards. That might just be to put it out there. And he's planning something else to happen. I don't know what the heck to make anymore. I really don't. That was from earlier. See, this is what I'm saying now. An Israeli reporter is saying it too. Something unusual has been unfolding over the past hour in Tehran. According to Iranian reports, one or more car bombs detonated near checkpoints in several different areas across the city. At the same time, there are claims that drones, UAVs also exploded at checkpoints. The IRGC and security forces are on heightened alert following these unclear events. Interesting. So the other side just put this out. The U.S. has set two key conditions for restarting talks with Iran in Pakistan. Both conditions are impossible, and the USA knows this. One, the Strait of Hormuz must be full reopened before any negotiations resume. They're not doing that. They have no reason to. That's their card. There's no way they're going to do that. Two, Iran's delegation team must have full authority from the IRGC to finalize a deal. I said that shit earlier. And I've been saying it for days. There is no way that those representatives in Pakistan truly represent the power, the decision making. They got to go back and communicate to the IRGC to see if the IRGC agrees with anything. It's crazy. Right there, that's not going to happen because the IRGC is not going along with it. So I don't know what the hell the delusion they are under. That's not going to happen. If that's true, that's not going to happen. And I've been saying this because it's multi-tiered, the control system in Iran. Unless we're totally incompetent in the administration and they don't understand how it functions in Iran, or they're just playing the game because it doesn't make sense. The Islamic Republic of Iran is in disarray and no negotiating team will be able to consummate a deal with the United States. Any proposal by the United States would have to be approved by so many people, including the IRGC. I've been saying this. The security chief Zolgadar, Supreme Leader Mouse Jr., if he's not incapacitated, they even admit it, Ghalibaf, etc. There is so many people that have to agree to this. So even though you're talking to the people across from you in Pakistan, they got to go back and get approval from so many different sources and people, groups. The clerics, the IRGC, blah, 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 blah. It's a joke. Who are they fooling? And I've been saying it. It's making me sick. It really is. I got to get away from it. I don't even want to look at it no more. It's making me like sick. Wow. To be honest, I'm losing just my passion and involvement in this, because it's really getting to the point of utter ridiculousness coming from the United States. It's just getting to be a mockery, a joke, an embarrassment. I can't even use enough words that this administration looks so ridiculous and weak, pathetic. All this for what? Tell me what all this was worth. How many billions was spent? Probably more money than what could have been to keep healthcare going for the whole fucking year or more. This is a travesty. This is a joke. For what? Tell me, for what? It's like, you must open the strait. You must open the strait. You must open the strait. That means Iran's got us by the cojones. And we're begging for them to open the strait and try to make a deal. And Iran knows this. And Iran is saying, ha ha ha, I don't think so. Because that is their card to play. And they know it. And they know the amount of pressure going on right now. They know the global pressure from all the different countries on the president. And they know it. And they're not going to let up. They're in a position that they think they're in a power position by holding that hostage, the strait. And they're figuring, how long do we have to wait the president out before he caves in due to pressure? I would. There's no question I would. I'd definitely do it. And I don't know how much more can you extend this. Meanwhile, I was right. As soon as the ceasefire started, there goes Iran trying to dig out their tunnels to get to their missile cities. I was right. It's been confirmed now today. The reports are out. They got heavy machinery unblocking those tunnels to get back into the missile cities. It's a joke. Seriously, this is a joke. You just might as well end it. End it now. End it now. Deal with the political fallout, all that. You lost. All that rhetoric is going to be, Iran's going to be celebrating in the streets. The regime is going to party. All this, you're going to see all that. And meanwhile, the people of Iran, the vast majority of them, suffer. You might as well just do it. Just get this over with. Give up now. Just do it. Just do it. He wants to do it so badly anyway. Just do it. I wonder what the polls are, and I hate polls though. I wonder what the polls are saying. The favorability on the war from all over the place. I'm sure the vast majority of people are not for it. I don't believe in polls though. I'm not a fan. About 61% disapprove of President Trump's handling of the conflict. So I wouldn't know how to interpret that. Is the MAGA base still behind it? Are there some Dems and independents that are still? I don't know. I'm for finishing the job. I'm for finishing the job. Whatever that takes. So I'm one of those 41%. I'm trying to see if there's any new. I'm not looking at a Chinese site. They make it sound like it's crazy. What? I'm not trusting. Oh, I knew that was gonna come up. I said it yesterday that the Senate might fall for the midterms. Well, guess, and I said that about the Supreme Court, and now Thune mentioned something like that today. I am on it. I am on it ahead of. It is crazy when I say things and then it comes out and it's like, oh my gosh. It's right here. Thune says GOP must be ready for justice retirement. Senate Majority Leader John Thune said Tuesday that Republicans would quickly fill in a Supreme Court vacancy if one opens up before the midterms. I knew it! Because they're worried about the midterms. I knew it! I said it last night. I was right. Look what he said today. That's how worried they are about the midterms in the Senate. That they might, and I wonder who is the person that they're talking about that's going to retire so they could fill the void with another conservative Supreme Court judge. Would they force a retirement before, if it happened and it flips? Wow. I was on it. This is the New York Times. Give me a break. As the war in Iran stretches into a 7-week, a survey from Reuters and Ipsos has found that few Americans, 24%, think that the war has been worth the costs and benefits. Even among the president's core supporters, there is a divide. 55% of Republicans said they thought the war was worth, a far cry from the vast majority of his base who support him on most other issues. Instead, 20% of Republicans said they thought the war had not been worth the cost, and another 24% were not quite sure. So yeah, they're split. You know all the Democrats are against it, right? The independents, they're not with it either. So it's not looking good. So this is the pressure to end it. Economic pressure, there's all kinds of pressures. So I don't know. What is the deal going to be? They're going to have to compromise. They're going to have to. If they're going to reach a deal, they're going to have to compromise with the Iranians. But I thought they were like a surrender. Like, we won. Does it feel like we won? Lots of MAGA are turning their, yeah. I agree. You got to go to the end of this. I don't understand it. You have to, and Israel has the right idea. I know there's a lot of anti-Semitic, rhetoric and all that stuff too, but they know what needs to be done. You got to take out the core. You must take out the core. The people, like you said, a lot of commanders, Giovanni, have been taken out, and it's a mess. And that's what I'm saying. They're so vulnerable right now, and we're just going to let them get off the hook. They're in disarray. They're a mess. Lack of communication, lack of leadership. It's like, who's running the IRGC? Vahidi. That's who. And he ain't with this. So what do? You go after him. I'm telling you, I'm so frustrated. I'm disgusted with it. I'm really disgusted. Disgusted. I mean, it's really embarrassing. No real storm updates. I'm keeping an eye on the radar. I agree with you though, Giovanno. I do. There's no only local commanders without knowledge. I agree. They're so vulnerable right now. So what do you let them get off and walk away? Regroup? Rebuild? Make a deal? They prosper? To what? For what? What do you think they're gonna do? Spend the money on? It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh, we're different. We're not the other administrations. For 47 years, we've been dealing with this. I'm gonna make everything good. I'm gonna make everything right. You made things worse. Actually, this could be worse. Forget about those Iranian people. You think they're gonna trust the United States for forever? No. The people that you want to support the United States are gonna turn their backs because they're gonna feel like we turned their backs on them. We betrayed them. You think they're gonna forget that? The region has been inflicted with billions and billions of dollars in damage that it's going to take them years to recover from the damage caused by Iran hitting neighboring Arab countries' infrastructure. I mean, oh my God. What a disaster. This is embarrassing. This is a disaster. And I don't even want to talk about the 13 personnel that were lost. For what? For what? If they decide to walk away from this and it's over and make a deal. I ain't with it. I'm not with it. And I know a lot of people are hurting. I'm one of them. I get it. But my God, you don't start something and then don't finish the job. You just don't. You just don't. If you're going to do it and you came this far, you got to finish the job. You just don't turn back and end it right now the way it is. It is the most complexing scenario I could even think about. I don't even want to think about it. It's an embarrassment. It really is an embarrassment. And the mini subs and the fast moving boats, all of a sudden you're paying attention to that shit now? You didn't pay attention to that before? I hope it's part of a psyop thing to say, oh yeah, we're negotiating, only for us to be preparing for another big hit. I hope that's the case. I truly, truly hope that's the case. That all this is bluster. We're just doing it to for us to get better prepared to make the last big hit. Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think the Iranians are going to negotiate. Because they know they got it. What are all these messages? It's ridiculous. is this? Iran war triggered most severe oil shock ever, the IAEA agency says. Oil prices notched their largest one-month gain ever. I don't think they don't pay attention to this. The administration. In March, oil prices notched their largest one-month gain ever, the IAE said. I can't read this without my glasses. They warned of a widespread bout of demand destruction. Under such a scenario, high prices would make oil unaffordable for many buyers, forcing them to find alternatives or forge energy altogether. Holy shit. And don't think they're not paying attention to this. Nearly 400 U.S. service members wounded in war, official says. Who's the official? The Iranian president just released this. Well, his spokesman. Oh my God. With Macron. Iranian president spoke with French President Emmanuel Macron on Tuesday, according to a readout published by the semi-official Tasmin news agency. The Islamic Republic of Iran is prepared to continue talks solely within the framework of international laws. That means they want their right to enrich, and negotiations with the aim of protecting the rights of the Iranian people. He said he blamed the failure to reach an agreement during the weekend talks with the United States and Pakistan on the exaggeration and lack of political will of senior U.S. officials. Approaches based on threats, pressure, and military action not only do they not solve the problem, but they add to the complexity of the issues and will exacerbate the self-created problem on the American side. Unless we compromise, I don't see how this gets solved. Unless the United States bends, they're not bending. That's the point. Not talk with the Iranians. I agree. We've been down this path before. I don't think people really understand the complexity of Iran. I really don't. I think a lot of people just don't get it. How the structure is made within the government. You got the political aspect, and then you got the military. Nothing is going to happen without IRGC agreeing with. And you think the IRGC, as badly as decapitated they are going to capitulate and give in? Do you think? Heck no. You got to remember, who do they serve? The supreme leader. Who did they lose? He's a martyr to them. We took out the supreme leader. It's martyrdom for them. The IRGC sworn to the supreme leader. And maybe the new mouse, if he's not incapacitated. You think they're just going to lay over? They want revenge. This is a holy thing. This is a holy war to them. This is jihad. You think they're just gonna? These are people that you could talk to and make a deal with? I mean, what is the delusion here? I don't get it. I seriously don't get the delusion. You think that talking to Ghalibaf and the foreign minister of Iran, those are the people who call the shots in Iran? Are you crazy? What about the 290 members of parliament, which Ghalibaf is part of? I've been saying this for God knows how long. I saw that supercell, Ivan, in Mexico. I saw it earlier. It was moving east. But my God, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm done. That's the one you're talking about, right, Ivan? That's nasty. That is nasty. But there, I mean, a lot of the activities to the north. It isn't as bad in Oklahoma. It might be worse tomorrow, but like somebody said that lives there. I mean, there are storms out there. There's a severe thunderstorm warning here and here. Actually, there's a couple of them. It's here, here, here. But to the north is where it was really bad. I don't know what. Look at all those tornado warnings. Look at them all. Look at them all. They're all over the place. Look at this. That's bad. That's not good. But yeah, I think it might be time for me to take a little break. I guess he's not going to the gym. I need to eat. Haven't eaten. I'll keep an eye on this, but it's not much to see anyway at night. Even if there were cameras available, it's not much to see. It's gonna be dark. I don't know if there's any cameras down here. Nothing. And you know what? I'm gonna refrain from covering Iran anymore, this whole thing, until something significant develops. That's the only time I'm gonna come back on and talk about Iran. Only if something really significant develops, because I'm tired of this talking negotiation gameplay. Either end it, come with a deal, or do something and finish the job. Enough is enough. Do something. Stop delaying. Stop pushing it. Just, you know who you're dealing with. It's like the definition it's like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, looking for a different result. That's what this is feeling like. It's like you keep trying, you know who you're dealing with, and you know what the answer is going to be, but you're going in there thinking that you might get a different answer this time because you think they're under certain pressure or anything. No, they've got you by the balls. They've got the straight, and now you're begging for them to open it up, and they're saying, nah, no, we're not. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Joanno, I agree with everything you say. Oh yeah, that's why the French, they were in the beginning. There was reports that they were getting visas to get their families out to France and the UK. That they were issuing visas for their family members to get out of Iran and go to France, UK, whatever. I was like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And you know, again, this is going to cost them the midterms. It's not, it's really, it's a part of it because it's always the economy. And believe me, it's because it all affects. Look, my oil, oh my God. I won't even get an oil delivery right now. My oil tank's at a quarter from my house. Heating oil. Now, I'm not going to use heating now, but I need it for hot water. I don't have a electric water heater. My oil heats up my water. So I'm trying to be minimal because if I was to buy the same amount of oil now, I'm going to pay an extra $300 to $400 to fill the same tank. So I know what the pain is. I know how much it is to fill at the gas tank, but the gas tank in the gas station is a lot less suffering than having to fill a 200-gallon tank of heating oil. That's pain. Yeah, it's a pain at the pump, but it's a pain when you have to use it in your house. By hundreds of gallons of oil. So I don't want to hear it. Gas is up. Yeah, I get it. I have to pay the higher gas prices too when I go fill up my tank. But the real thing that affects me is that tank that sits in my garage to fill it with heating oil. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see if this gets resolved and the prices come back down. That's when I'll order my oil. You know how long that might be? I can't predict. But by the time the market comes down and they start to bring their prices down again, this could be by the end of freaking summer. Realistically. Now think about that. When the prices, you start to really see the prices go back down to below 3. The longer this drags out, the closer it gets to the midterms, and there's going to be a lot of angry people out there. And they're going to blame the party in charge because that's always the case. Always the case. And they're going to lose the House, and they might, maybe, slight chance, lose the Senate. That's why, like I said yesterday, I was thinking about it. Man, what about the Supreme Court? If they lose the Senate, they're toast. And then Thune says this today. It's like I predicted it. They're freaking out. If Thune says that, and he's the Senate Majority Leader, that means he's worried that they may lose the Senate for the midterms. That's a bad sign for the Republican Party. That's a bad sign. Oh my gosh. So there's other reasons why they want to end this war as soon as possible too. The political here. And they know it. And of course, economically. People are pissed. That camera's far, far away. I don't see any camera near this cell or near any cells. I wonder what the weather's by me. It's not coming here. Oh, they're starting to sink a little, but they're weakening. I'm over here somewhere. They look like that line might be coming down a little bit, but it's weakening. Daylight heating. It's cooler. The storms lose their intensity. They're already diminishing. The colors. I might get a shower. This is definitely going to affect me. It's going to weaken a lot before it gets here. But that's coming. But I might get maybe a rumble of thunder. Maybe. Because it's weakening. It's getting cooler. It's nighttime. I'm surprised though. It's really, but even there, even here, and as the night progresses, these should start to wind down too a little bit. as nighttime approaches. But that's Central Time, so they got time still. Same down here. Even these are weakening at the moment. That cell down there, like you said in Mexico, I don't know if Ivan's still here, but that one's still got a punch to it. That right there. Yeah, I can't repeat that comment though. You know what I mean. Can you take a look at Del Rio? All right, hold on. I gotta refresh this for the search bar. It does that sometimes. I don't know if you're still there, Ivan, though. You made that comment a minute. I don't know how long ago you said that. I'm assuming it's Del Rio, Texas, right? Oh shit, no wonder. Wow, dude. Let's see what they're moving. It's projected to move pretty much due east. It looks like it's gonna go to your north. If I was to say, it looks like it's gonna be Lakeview and points north. If I was to predict, it's coming right around here. I don't think it's, unless this line forms a little bit more, I think this is going to be to your north. I'm just saying. I don't know if you're still there. Yeah, I know, KJ. Isn't that crazy? So I don't know if you're still there, Ivan. On TikTok. But it definitely looks like it, and that's nasty because it has the bow effect. Those frontal winds. But it looks like it might end up to your north. I hope. What's up, Tammy? I did turn it up. I apologize. I was low. Yeah, these are weakening. But again, they can... Look at this. This is so bad up here. Oh my God. It is really nasty there. Look at all those tornadoes. Those are expiring. My gosh. Not good. Not good. I gotta look at the forecast. No, that's someone on TubaView, KJ. And the other one. So tomorrow, they're saying the possibility in the afternoon of damaging wind gusts with thunderstorms. They have an alert out already. Thunderstorms, some heavy tomorrow afternoon through late tomorrow night. So tomorrow, it looks like tomorrow is going to be our day of severe weather. Possible. And the weather here is so cray cray. Next week, starting Sunday, 59, 46, 51, and then back into the 60s. It's going to get cold again. So cold that on Monday night, or actually Tuesday morning, it'll be 29 degrees overnight. That is crazy. Because this weather's not normal. We're supposed to be 60 degrees right now. That's... Taika, what are you doing? That's the average high right now, 60. Tomorrow it'll be 87. Thursday it'll be 91. That's 30 degrees above normal. No, and then you get that cold front behind it. Of course you're gonna get storms. No, it's not, KJ. You're welcome, Tammy. Anyway, I think it's time for a break. I need to eat. And chill out. KJ, you know how to reach me. If anything gets cray-cray with the weather, you know how to reach me. But I'm going to take a break because I have not had anything to eat. Starla, how are you? Wow. That's wild, Starla. I haven't seen you in God knows how long. You've been missing a lot of my music. You know what I might do? You're gonna go play Fortnite? You're playing Fortnite? Go enjoy your Fortnite. I might take a break. I'm gonna take a break. I'm not might. I don't blame you, Starla. I don't blame you. I'm gonna take a break, but if I come back, it'll only be on TikTok. This way I could listen to regular music if I decide to come back and keep an eye on the weather, but I won't go on TubeView or the other ones. I'll just come on TikTok. Good night, Giovanna. Have a great night and blessings in Serbia to everyone over there. My love and blessings to all of you. And if you ever come to the United States, let me know. All right. I'm going to bail. Motown, I'll be back in a little while. I need to eat. I haven't had anything to eat. I have to eat. I'm going to get sick. Yes, it's like 25 degrees above normal now. And tomorrow it'll be like 25. And then Thursday it'll be 30 degrees above normal. But I'll be back maybe later. Or maybe I'll just grab some to eat, end the stream over here. I'm going to do that. Let me end